Do you have to supplement protein shakes when you're going to a plant-based diet? Hey, in case you don't know me, my name is Jason Chaney, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So one of the things that I keep seeing over and over again is that, and it's coming from the medical industry, doctors, people who just know more about health than everyone else but don't have their health. One of the things they always keep saying is, oh, you have to use protein shakes because you're eating plant-based. And the science they use behind it is usually that, oh, plants are not complete proteins. That's why we have to eat animals. And the truth is that is a lie. That article, that publication that came out from that talked about how plant-based protein is not a complete protein is a complete lie. I want to just be honest with you. The woman who actually wrote the book where they took that from, she actually came back a few months later and she realized what she did was wrong. And she talked about how she did a grave misjustice to people in their diet because she gave them the wrong information and she wasn't actually looking at the science verbatim, comparing animal protein to plant protein. And so on a plant-based diet, you do not have to supplement any proteins. The reason being is protein does not come from animals. Protein only comes from plants, meaning fruits and vegetables is where we get our protein. The reason we get protein from eating animals is because the animals we eat plant fruits and vegetables. So if you're eating pork, pigs eat corn, pigs eat grass, chickens eat corn, chickens eat grass, cows eat grass, turkeys, all of these animals that we're told to get our protein from is not the real source of protein. We're getting it from a secondary source instead of the real source. So on a plant-based diet, and I did it, if you was in the 7-day jump start this past week where I shared my foods, I was still able to get over 100 grams of protein consistently without needing a protein shake. Now, one of the things they don't tell you is too much protein actually overloads your liver. This is why I do not recommend clients to drink protein shakes until we get to an actual certain level and they have very specific goals. Because we all talk about that, you know, we need protein to gain muscle, but we don't talk about the minimum amount. And because most of us are eating, if you're eating the standard American diet, you're eating anywhere from 150 to over 300 grams of protein a day that you're not aware of. And a lot of that is coming from your drinks also. And because you're taking in that much protein, you're putting too much overload on your liver. Your liver is to help release extra chemicals, help get toxins out of your body. This is what you have to do. You have to clean out your liver to start losing weight. If you have a bunch of toxins in you, where is the weight going to go? What is going to get rid of it? And one of the reasons behind it is because of too much protein. So I don't recommend using any type of protein shakes, especially if you're trying to lose weight, because one, you need to learn how to read the ingredients. All protein shakes are not created equal. Pea isolate is not the same as whey isolate. Whey isolate is not the same as casein isolate. So all of these different type of protein macronutrients that they telling us and selling us is what got the supplement industry and the diet industry to over $70 billion industry each and every year. And so I want you to start taking that money and putting it back in your pocket, go on vacations, things like that. Use it for the things that you want, because you don't have to spend all this excess money on trying to lose weight on products that are not going to help you. And if you're like, oh, well, I'm not for sure, Jason, I keep trying. Try it, but ask yourself, how long have you been doing a high protein diet and you have still not got the results that you want? How many years have you went through making a New Year's resolution and you did not hit that resolution? Like, we're in March now. 90% of people who set a New Year's resolution are not going to hit that goal, and they gave up on that goal by last month. So this is the things that you have to know to start losing weight. This is the proper way to start losing weight. This is also the way to start losing money. Like I tell you, health is wealth. And I believe we all should be able to get healthy without spending a shitload of money. Because how many of us have went in debt? How many of us wasted so much money, and I'm included, on buying crap that did not help? One of the things that I used to buy when I was in the military, most people think just because I was in the military, you was in this great shape. I had a weight complex because I was still a bigger guy. One of the things I used to buy there was Zenadrin. If you're not familiar with Zenadrin, it was a rapid weight loss pill that you take. And I used to work night shift. So I spent like I used to take like 4 pills a night. And then it's no wondering why when I was in my 20s after the military, I started having cardiac issues, because it started seeing that this supplement that they said was great for weight loss is healthy for you. All men and women should take it. And then a few years later, they realized that it was causing sudden cardiac arrest. People were dropping dead from these things. Don't get confused by marketing and advertisement from these big companies that want to take your money, because they know we all want to look great and feel great. And you can do it just by changing what's on your plate. If you don't have a grasp of your food home and you want to start learning how to get better at it and start seeing how to swap out these macronutrients for the proper macronutrients and start losing weight on autopilot, just click the link up above or below, depending where it is on your screen, and just join the free Facebook group that I put together. It's where I show you how to just do a plant-based diet realistically as a simple, average, ordinary person. Look, I don't have the money to just go out here and buy these $100,000 a year private chefs to cook my plant-based meals like some of these celebrities. So I use regular everyday things: broccoli, cabbage, peppers, onions. These are regular things that we all eat and love. And I show you exactly how to do it on a plant-based diet without feeling like you're starving or depriving yourself. And so just click the link up above or below, depending where it is on your screen, and I'll see you in the group. Ciao.